Who will represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl? We're about to find out as off we go in the NFC title game. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, this is the 2022 rushing champ, Josh Jacobs. Look him up on a second down and 8. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll take this across the 30 to about the 32. Here's a third down and 4. From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Second and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's caught outside. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards. Love to throw it on first down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down.
Let's go. 19 Lions.
Here's Love to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the second-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Value 1. 2. 2 first. Hold on.
Now Goff. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd down.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but, man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. 17 yards, the gain there. 1st down, Detroit.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Javon Bullard there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action, Goff. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So back up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now deep shot for Amon-Ra. And that ball intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr., just like his daddy did. And the Packers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. We'll mark him up at the 39-yard line. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. Love to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Here's Jacobs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. The Lions called their first timeout. Here's a 2nd and 12. Now Love. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Dragon 60. Come 19. Come Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. And that will wind up incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end.
Lions nothing.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Here comes a return from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll go play action with Goff. And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
On 3rd down, they go with Gibbs. And And he'll convert, picking up the first down at the 46-yard line.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 6. First down, Lions.
Now, faking the give. Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 biceps, 6, Mustang 19. Warrior 70. And up.
We'll go play action with Love. This one is complete inbounds, but not a whole lot out of it. He just gets back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Well, that was a nice looking grab. Really nice footwork there on the sideline to stay in bounds, but after all that, it's still not going to result in very much.
On play action, Love. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go. 18 rapid, 18 rapid.
Back to throw is Love. That complete to Jacobs. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Going up top. That's caught! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Tiger.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Got it. Ready?
2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. We'll return with more of the NFC Championship game after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go.
Here's Love. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Ready? Panther 11, 18, Pioneer. Check go.
Throwing is Love. He's got a man. That's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll work forward for a couple. It was Derek Barnes with the stop.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8.
Come on, set.
The man in motion is Watson. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Set. 60 Bobcat.
They'll run with Jacobs. Oh, big hole left side. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Here's Jacobs. To the 5-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal.
Let's go now.
One more time, it's Jacobs. Good blocking, and he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are in the lead by the score of 13-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Here we go, set. 19 tight, 19 tight.
On first and 10, here's Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
They still have that timeout in their back pocket, so they can still throw the ball anywhere on the field. They've got to generate a chunk play, call timeout, and either try a long field goal or just chuck it deep into the end zone.
Second down and 3.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
Come 19. Come 19. Buffalo 18.
On first down, it's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is going to be called in. He's got it. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Hold on. Check.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. This is taken in at the goal line. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll work his way forward to about the 21. Here's 2nd and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Value three.
Goff to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the bootleg, it's Love. Going right sideline and complete. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. It is a big-time play for the Packers. It covers 51 yards. It's Hardman running a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out, they reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
A 32-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Packers add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Is good. Next to score, Packers 23, Lions 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Go!
Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. And he'll take this past the 30, a gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
A 6-yard payoff brings up second and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
70 Timberwolves. Come on. Snap.
Running is Jacobs. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Love to throw it on 1st down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Room to run at the 35. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Lewis on the return. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield. On third and short, they do not get it done. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's taken in. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. One quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's second and 10. They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down. Throwing, Goff. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Goff in the pistol. And he's got another one. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will cut it to a 2-point lead. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Let's go now.
They'll start this on the ground with Lloyd. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
19 Lion. 19 tight, 19 tight. Take go.
A second down throw for Love. A throw on the run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Ready? 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
To throw is Love. He'll tuck it and take off.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Let's go.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Now Love.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Once again, it's Jacobs.
Jacobs again, the ball carrier. He's on the line at the 12-yard line. He'll pick up a 6. He's up 2nd and 4.
Ready?
They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
For the field goal of 29-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a 1-score game, but a little more breathing room now. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Hey, 76! 76!
They'll go play action with Goff. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Back to crown the NFC champion after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Super one.
To throw is Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Here's 2nd and 6.
5.
Here's Gibbs. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Hey, lift! 17! Like that.
Gibbs with a 1st down and more. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Here's Gibbs. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
33. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Come on, set. Curve 19. Curve 19. Not below 18.
Back to throw is Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here comes 2nd down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Love to throw. Now he'll air one out. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And it's one that their fans have been waiting for their whole lives. This magical season continues. For the first time in franchise history, they are Super Bowl bound. So that'll do it for Greg Olson, our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. We'll see you